Hey, this is Pat, and today we're going to check out the all-new REV'IT Andon Hoody. Now, the Andon Hoody is, in my opinion, a 2 to 3 season warm weather riding hoodie for any commuters out there, anybody riding around in the city, or just commuting around to hang out with your buddies. I think this is going to be something that will help a lot of people, whether you're on a sport bike, a naked bike. You can even ride this on a V-twin. I think this speaks to a lot of audiences. It comes in this green and black, which I think looks fantastic. I know Spurgeon's a big fan of green in general, but it also comes in an all blacked out version if you should want a different style to it. As you can see, it is a pullover style hoodie. They do have a couple that have a zipper as the main entry. That was kind of one of our biggest gripes, is getting it on. Any pullover system is a little bit harder than your standard zipper. But if you're taking a look at something along that lines with a zipper down the front, take a look at the Parabolica hoodie. That's going to be one with similar features throughout, but with that center zipper. Before I get too long-winded though, on the features, let's talk about the overall fit. I got Spurgeon on my left. He is 6'3", 220 pounds with a 44-inch chest. The sizing chart says he should be in an extra large, and he is in an extra large, and I think it's fitting him pretty spot on. Enough space in the back to add a back protector, which we always recommend. Still has that space back there and has a great overall svelte look. This hoodie comes in around $300, and like I said before, it is available in 2 colors, and sizes range from small up to 3 extra large. But let's dive in to the all-new Andon. As you can tell up top, I do dig the collar on this one. It's kind of an overlapping style, but there are hidden cinch cords in there if you want to pull that hoodie in. Say if you're getting up to highway speeds, you can go ahead and cinch that in so it's not flapping around behind you. I do dig that they put that in there. Coming down the shoulders, you do get CE Level 1 SEESMART armor at the shoulder as well as the elbow. You're going to get that included. Really soft, really malleable. One of my favorite armors out there. They've been using it for years. That is CE Level 1. And one thing to keep in mind, with that armor and the overall poly stretch main construction, you are getting CE-AA for abrasion resistance. So keep that in mind. A hoodie at $300 is a bit expensive, but that CE-AA is the differentiator. I think that's going to be a cool feature for any slide in case you go down. Little bit of pre-curve to the overall sleeves, nothing aggressive. Again, this can go through a myriad of different riding styles and riding positions, but coming down the sleeve, it will also have you turn that cuff over. A thumb loop, if you want to put that underneath your gloves to keep the hoodie in position, because there is no cinch at the cuff. There's no sort of Velcro or anything like that, so keep that in mind. It might roll up, but you can use that thumb loop to go ahead and keep it in position. Looking at the chest, you got a reflective REV'IT logo at the left side, and then 2 hand warmer pockets that are connected to a kangaroo pouch in the front, so you can store things across there. That is the benefit of a pullover style. Spurgeon, do me a favor, go ahead and turn to the side, hit the riding position. Not too much to look at in the riding position, but what I want to call out is there's no sort of shoulder gussets or anything, but again, it is a poly stretch main construction, so that's going to give, he has a lot of movement within this one, and then a clean all the way down the sides, no sort of cinches at the waist, and that's going to be one of my gripes, one of my dislikes about this jacket, is there's no adjustability throughout except for those cinch cords in the hoodie. I would have loved to seen maybe a Velcro cinch at the sides or even a cinch cord on the interior. Spurgeon, you can go ahead and face the back for me. Looking at the back, you have that non-removable hoodie we saw from the front. Does have a reflective stripe on there, and it is snapped in position. So you can, again, if you're hitting the highway speeds, you can go ahead and snap that down so it's not flapping around in the wind. Very clean back. Again, pocket for a back protector. One is not included. We always recommend adding one, and a little bit of a drop seat at the front. What I do want to call out to, you have a short connection zipper inside that waistline at the rear, as well as 2 belt loops on each side. No belt loop at the center. REV'IT, if you're listening, I would love to see you add one right at the dead center to help keep it in position in the full tuck or more aggressive sport riding position. Spurgeon, you can go ahead and face front. But there you have it. In my opinion, the REV'IT Andon is probably the best pullover in REV'IT's line, if that's what you're looking for. For $300, you're getting CE Level 1 armor, full stretch main chassis, as well as that CE-AA for abrasion resistance. But if you have more questions, click the info button. That's going to take you over to our product page where you can read other rider reviews and see what other riders are saying about the all-new Andon. And if you still have questions, our customer service team is available. They're all riders, happy to help you get set up for your next ride. I want to thank you for joining Spurgeon and I and checking out the all-new REV'IT Andon Hoodie. I'm Pat, and I'll see you in the next video.